Scholastic Express. Oh, yeah, that was Lucy Liu. Maybe some of the chicks from Charlie's Angels.
Yeah,
the newer ones. Maybe I don't know.
Oh, what's a freak? Yeah.
Not a whole lot. Maybe the chick who played Laura Croft.
Oh, Angelina Jolie.
Maybe that could work.
Maybe her. If all
She'd probably be the dang star.
Yeah. Who is it? Bruce Lee's daughter.
He had a daughter?
Yes, he did, and she is acting. Shannon Lee.
Oh.
She hasn't done a whole lot, but...
She's probably afraid she's gonna die.
Yeah, but from what I've seen, when she does fight scenes, you can definitely see Daddy's influence.
You could get the chick who played Valeria and Conan.
Bridget Nielsen?
Was it Bridget? No, it wasn't Bridget Nielsen.
Oh, wait, you're talking...
Conan. You know, Valeria.
Oh, God.
The one who died?
Yeah. Yeah, my brain wants to work today.
Kinda. I think it'd kind of be her.
Yeah.
Remember that chick who was in Hansel and Gretel?
I have yet to see it, but...
That's about it. There's not a whole lot of female action stars.
Right, I mean...
That don't get, Yeah.
Yeah, or, the ones that do try to branch out into action.
They're mostly portraying in anime or cartoons that they're better.
Yeah. Or the ones that do go for live action comic book movies usually get shat on.
Maybe Elektra. Maybe the woman who played Elektra.
Yeah.
That would probably be about it. I mean...
Yeah, we're
gonna be a whole lot. I mean, there's just not a whole lot to go on there. I mean, like, Expendables had like 10 stars.
Yeah. And, personally, I didn't think that Daredevil or Elektra were that terrible.
I have no opinion, but I don't want to see them.
Just not a fan of that particular...
I'm not a big fan of Marvel or DC. I'm only stick to the good, like, Marvel and DC comic heroes in the mainstream.
Yes, whereas me, I'll hit whatever they've got if I, go out there at my rear end, and it's like, yeah.
Although I do like how some people point out that Hawkeye was introduced in the Avengers.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Black Widow was introduced in Iron Man 2.
And see, that's when I just stop and go, shut up, it's a movie.
I don't know.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, just not that huge of a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing about making a Wonder Woman movie, who would you get to play Wonder Woman?
I honestly have no idea. I mean,
if the girl who played Wonder Woman in the TV show, she would do it if she was, younger still.
Yeah.
I mean, she played the principal in Sky High.
Oh God, I love that movie.
With Kurt Russell. Oh, that was
pretty
good.
There's another one that we...
He did that just to come back to a Disney film. I think that did pretty well. It's on TV a lot.
Yeah, I like that movie.
I had it, but I sold it.
Because
that was before I was getting into this big collecting thing.
Yeah.
It nearly bankrupts me.
But, yeah, Sky High to me is an interesting little film. And
yeah, it's a neat little take on it.
It's one of those that I honestly wanted to see a sequel out of or something.
Although there was a deleted scene that I'm glad they took out because we kind of would have figured it out later.
What?
The fact that the villain in the movie is actually the villain from... You didn't know it was a girl.
Yeah.
She's a girl? Yes, I'm a girl, you idiot. But in the opening scene, we see the fight where she gets turned into a little kid.
Yeah.
And we see her henchman take her off. I'm like, I'm glad they didn't show that, because they would have spoiled everything.
Yeah.
But but they do leave All American Boy hanging on the rope while they go out and have coffee. So that's kind of funny. It kind of is a good look into the psychic. Sidekicks do get shat on.
Yeah. And
well, I mean, it kind of holds up nowadays, especially in Teen Titans Go when when Robin goes to Batcave, he's like, Robin, the voice identification. He's like, yeah, Boy Wonder. Like, it's kind of kind of a shat on.
I like the. I've heard there's talk of them making a Teen Titans live action movie.
Only if Justice League does good.
Yeah. I've heard there's talk of them turning the Marvel Runaway series into a live action movie, which I've read that series.
I don't.
Oh. There's certain stuff that they go into that, don't get me wrong, you could have it all PG-13, but
I don't think you can really turn Teen Titans the cartoon into a movie.
No, they're going to be swinging through the comic, and it's like, ugh.
Swinging through the comic?
Well, they're going to be using the comic as a reference as opposed to the cartoon.
Yeah, well, a lot of the episodes from the cartoon.
I don't know why the hell
a lot of the
I
episodes
said
of
that.
a lot of the episodes of the cartoon are from the '80s comics.
Yeah.
Which is probably why they're so good.
Yeah.
But they better let the voices do everyone. They better let them dub it.
Yeah, or at least, dear God, if nothing else.
Because if you want to be they paid a lot of money in Teen Titans Go to get these guys back.
Yeah.
So, and they actually got some of the villains and stuff back. I'm like, they got Clancy Brown to do Trigon again. I'm like, yes. Like they know we love that show.
Yeah.
And it's probably the only good thing that's coming. Like, granted, look at what Cartoon Network's doing now. Clarence.
Ugh.
Uncle Grandpa. What happened to that? There was this one where they had who played young Goku in the Funimation dub? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
They had her come back and voice a character in one of their TV shows. I think it's called Street Wars or something.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious. It was great. I think it's actually the same animation team that did Steven Universe. There was a lot of great cartoons that just... Although I'm kind of glad that some of the pilots did not get made, like the original Sailor Moon pilot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It would have been horrifying.
Yeah, I know that Cartoon Network, unfortunately, in my opinion, has really gone downhill since.
And Nickelodeon's kind of gone downhill too.
Yeah.
Although Nickelodeon, to its credit, Cartoon Network does not do a lot of live action anymore.
Yeah.
They did one called Xerix Level 1, which was kind of cool. It was a lot like that old Johnny Quest show. The newer Adventures of Johnny Quest, where they had like cartoon and then CG.
Yeah.
That was neat. That was neat looking. Or like it's like nowadays what they did with the recent Code Lyoko episodes, where they actually have live action and then it's CG.
Yeah.
Which is a neat idea. And they did Level Up, which did not last long. Thankfully.
I saw about maybe a half an episode.
That was a stupid idea.
Really?
That was just so stupid.
Yeah.
Fire Breather. That was a great movie. It was actually based off comics.
I know that when they did the Ben 10 movies, I thought those were pretty good.
That was a neat idea.
But then again, I thought that whole...
The damn Colonel was the grandpa. That was awesome.
Then again, I thought that whole first series...
The first season? Yeah. That was the only good one to me.
Yeah, the way they have it now, it's like
you really they, especially when you bring the secret Saturdays into an episode, you're really pushing it.
They did that?
Yes, there was a secret Saturdays crossover.
God, I'm glad I missed that.
I saw part of it.
I'm sorry.
I didn't understand what the heck was going
on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, speaking of, shows. God, there were so many shows that we grew up with that, in all honesty, we wished would have had crossovers and they never did. Like, combining, say, Gargoyles and Batman. That would have been interesting.
Disney wouldn't have allowed it.
Oh, I know. But it would have been interesting, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I kind of would have loved to have seen a Ronin Warriors and Sailor Moon crossover.
Yeah,
That would have been so badass.
That would have been awesome.
Would have been a really big movie.
Oh, yeah.
No, we get these crappy sort of original OVAs, which are really, really bad.
Yeah,
They changed the armor. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Speaking of animes, I've seen some of what they consider animes now. And it's like, oh dear God.
Some of them, they've missed the point. Now there's like, unless it has like 400 episodes, it's not good anymore.
Some of them, it's like, it's 9,000 episodes of filler. No!
Yeah, they'll never have what we had back in the day.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Our animes had filler too.
But at least it was interesting filler to me.
Yeah. Or if it was filler, it was, okay, maybe a couple episodes once in a great while. Not this thing where, yeah, we've got this filler episode. It's going to take about 10 episodes to get through it.
Actually, guess how many episodes the Frieza fight was? 19. When it starts...
Wait, was that just the fight, or was...
It was an entire season.
I was going to say, wait, was that just the fight between Goku and Frieza, or was that just...
Goku and Frieza was an entire dang season.
That's odd, it ran faster.
That's an epic battle right there.
Yeah. And regardless...
And they never did that again.
Yeah.
I mean, the Cell Saga fight was maybe about 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Although, but then again, this is what the whole series has been leading up to. You know, what Dragon Ball led up to is him avenging the Saiyans.
Yeah. Which, then eventually all of this somehow culminated in a live-action film that's...
No, we don't talk... I'm glad they didn't call that shit DBZ.
Well, it wasn't...
It would have pissed off more fans.
Yeah, that's the thing. It wasn't meant to be DBZ. And yes, I'll admit that it, ripped off Last Airbender... bigger than hell.
Oh my god. I followed that movie and then I realized, it sucks. Okay.
Yeah. And then I look at it like this. I followed the movie, I realized it sucked, and then I went ahead and went, wait a minute, never mind, it's based off of the original Dragon Ball. How much of that did I actually see?
They should have done that one movie. There was a movie that came out recently, where it was essentially the entire story of Dragon Ball. Where they changed some stuff. It's a cartoon. Things are there, here are there, but it ultimately ends with him destroying the Red Ribbon Army. That's one of the last things Kid Goku did.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Yeah, it was like 90 minutes or like 75 minutes. It's really almost the entire story.
Yeah, and that would have worked better than trying to high school everything up. I mean,
it's too much of a modern setting.
Yeah, the only thing it was missing was a freaking song and dance number, which would have been horrifying.
Yeah, I think they just tried to do too much with too little.
Yeah.
Just keep it simple.
Yeah.
I mean, the Korean movie was better.
Ugh.
The Chinese movie was more to the story material, at least.
And then, like I said,
I know they made Pilaf a badass in that movie. He's big.
Yeah.
And, I mean, all the characters were right.
Yeah.
It's a lot like a lot of movies are doing nowadays with modernization. Like, this was people want to see.
Yeah. And see now...
Like with the new RoboCop film. That's what I mean. They're trying to please everyone.
Yeah. And it's ridiculous. Because you can only please everyone up to a certain point, and then after that, it's trying to overly please everyone and make everybody happy. You can only go so far.
It's kind of like what they did with the Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
Yeah.
They tried to keep it more towards the original, and they succeeded. But with a lot of the camera work and the way everyone looks, it's just I don't believe.
Right. Everyone does. I'll admit, even though I like the Nightmare remake as much as, of a fan as I am of the originals, I do like the remake because, well, I think the guy playing Freddy took...
He really studied.
He really studied and really, brought his own view to it, but at the same time, he brought Freddy back to being scary. At the same time, I will admit, I hate the thing...
No, the actor's fine. It's just everything else.
Yeah, I'm so aggravated by that, and by like the Lord of the Rings movies, and some of the Hobbit films, and so many other movies nowadays. I mean, nobody looks like they've actually been through a fight, like they're actually having a problem. I mean, unless, of course, like I said in the Nightmare on Elm Street one, unless you're actually bleeding,
No,
then, that's one thing. But overall, dang it, you should not look like you just came out of a freaking shower. Stop that.
Here's the thing I have a problem with the new RoboCop film. They tell you what he's going through.
Yeah, instead of showing you.
You're supposed to experience it.
Yeah, instead of showing you, they tell you.
And why is it so clean?
Oh, because it's so many years in the future and our technology fixed everything.
Although if they had done a shot-for-shot remake, it would have been really bad. It would have been the Total Recall remake.
I have yet to see the Total Recall remake, and I'm not going to.
Not until I can see the unrated one.
Yeah. I just... Yeah, there are so many dang movies that they're making now, and it's like,
You could do so much better.
Yeah. Although I do have to admit...
We don't have the gritty 80s anymore.
I do have to admit, I saw the trailer for the new Ninja Turtles flick.
It looks neat.
It is at least looks...
The thing is, you can't remake the original Turtles.
Right,
it's a sin to do.
It at least looks like it's trying to do something different and not go shot for shot or...
That's what the cartoon's for. The recent cartoon's about.
Yeah.
You want accuracy, go there.
Yeah. Although I gotta admit, the one thing that does kind of throw me off is, I realized later after watching the last Ninja Turtles movie that was made, the animated one.
That's pretty good.
That, yeah, it's a good movie, but at the same time, it also feels like one of those things where if you hadn't seen
the Millennium Series cartoon,
yeah, you'd be lost. And it's like,
it's funny. Dan Green voiced Leonardo in the Turtles Forever movie. Which was amazing.
Yeah. And see, now, to me, that's another thing that does kind of drive me nuts. Why can't we have these massive crossover films in theaters?
Yeah. Actually, hold on.